Hi everyone. Today's lesson is trigonometric function in word problems. The first example, the swing arms of the ride pictured below are 89 feet long and the height of the axis from which the arms swing is 99 feet. What is the total height of the new ride at the peak of the arc? So, what is the total height of the new ride at the peak of the arc? So, this height, all the way from the ground to the very top. So, we will have to calculate y first and add by 99 to get the final answer. So, in this situation, if you look at it, you can form a right triangle right here. This is a right triangle we need to deal with. So, we have angle from positive x-axis clockwise 200 degrees minus 200, so that's minus 90 here, minus 180 degree here, all the way up to here which is minus 270 degree. So minus 200 will pass minus 180 and you will go 20 degree further. So if you do this minus this minus this, you will end up with either plus 20, minus 20. The reference angle is always positive. So when you form a triangle like this angle becomes 20 degrees. And that length we label that as y. And this length is already given as 89. So if we redraw that on the side, 20 degree here, y, that's 89, and you're trying to find y. So since this is 20 degree, that's going to be opposite here, hypotenuse, adjacent. So katoa, we know this length, we have to find this length. We are dealing with ONH. ONH. So katoa. So katoa. Nope. ONH should be sine. So sine 20 degree is equal to O over H, which is Y over 87. That's how you set up the equation. So for Y, multiply by 89, both sides. 89 times sine 20 degree is going to be equal to Y. You will have to put that into the calculator. So if you type into the calculator, you get 30.4 as a value of Y. When you type into the calculator, make sure your angle mode in calculator is degree, not radian. Otherwise, you get different answer. So you add 30.4 plus 99 to get the total height, which is 129.4 feet. That would be your final answer. You should try this question by yourself. Okay, so this question will appear on your homework, Alex homework. So let's go over example question. Mary is riding on a Ferris wheel. After a time t, her height h above the ground is given by the following formula. H equal to a times cosine b t plus c. It may look very complicated. It's not. Find Mary's height. We are looking for h above the ground when a is minus 30. They gave you value of a. b is equal to 2 pi 11, they gave you value of b. T equal to 6, they gave you value of t. C equal to 41, they gave you value of c. They gave you A, B, T, C values. What does that mean? Just plug it in. So H equal to A is minus 30, right here. Cosine B equal to 2 pi 11 times T equal to 6 plus 41. So if you look at it, A, B, T, C values all provided, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. All you have to do is just type into the calculator. Again, what should be your angle mode when you type that into the calculator? The way you tell, is this degree or radian? You're looking for degree symbol. So if you see degree symbol such as like this, degree symbol, then you know that should be degree. You don't see that symbol. What does that mean? It's not degree. So it should be radian. So when you type this thing to the calculator as it is, you can type that into the calculator as it is. Simplifying wouldn't be necessary because you have to use a calculator anyway. So if I were you, I would just type that into the calculator. Make sure your angle mode in calculator is radian because there's no degree symbol. Then you get the final answer as a decimal. That will be answer. So very straightforward. Plug it in to the formula, type into the calculator, done. Exactly the same style. Will appear to be very complicated, it's not. The horizontal distance d of an object launched at an angle theta with initial velocity v sub 0 is given by the following formula. So d equal to all that formula. What do they want? Find the horizontal distance. Find the horizontal distance. We are looking for d, capital D. G is 9.8. G is provided. V sub 0 is 100. V sub 0 is 100. We gave you value of V sub 0. Theta is 2 pi 7. So that's radian again. Again, exactly same style. They give you formula. They give you all those values. Plug it in. V sub 0 was 100 square. Sine 2 times theta. Theta was provided. G value was 9.8. All you have to do, plug into the calculator as it is. Make sure your angle mode of the calculator should be radian. Then you should get the answer of 994.82. Okay, there was a review question on your Alex assignment from last week. So you should know if you remember it. But in case you have forgotten, I will just show you one more review question, which will appear on your homework this week. So one example I want to revisit is this. Let theta be an angle in quadrant 2 such that cosecant theta is equal to 5/3. Find the exact value of tangent theta and cosine theta. So quadrant 2, first, second, third, fourth quadrant. So quadrant 2 means your triangle should be located somewhere over here. This is the reference angle, meaning this is opposite, hypotenuse, adjacent, label. Now, cosecant theta is 5/3. Okay, cosecant theta, any reciprocal of sine, cosine, tangent, for me, it's harder to deal with. So cosecant theta is reciprocal of sine theta. So I will use that. So sine theta should be reciprocal of cosecant, which is 3/5. And I'm going to apply SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. So sine is O over H. Sine theta is O over H. Ratio of opposite of hypotenuse means 3 over 5. What does that mean? It could be 6/10, it could be 9/15. For this ratio question, it's okay for you to assume 3 and 5 as length of O and H. O is 3. 5 is H. So you will need to calculate this missing length adjacent here using Pythagorean theorem. There are some Pythagorean triple which can be very useful, handy if you memorize it. 3, 4, 5 is one of them. 3, 4, 5 as a length of ratio of a Pythagorean right triangle using Pythagorean theorem. If you memorize it, it's very handy. 3, 4, 5. So you already know 4 should be the length of adjacent. If you're not familiar with the Pythagorean theorem, the Pythagorean triple, then you will have to use Pythagorean theorem. So a squared plus b squared equal to c squared, a squared plus b squared equal to c squared, as long as c is here. So hypotenuse square equal to adjacent square plus opposite square. Hypotenuse is 5 square equal to a, we don't know. Opposite is 3. So 25 equal to a squared plus 9. Solving for a, minus 9, both sides. 16 equal to a squared. Take a square root on both sides. A is going to be square root of 16, which becomes a 4. This could be all avoided if you remember 3, 4, 5. Okay, one popular mistake is right here. Whenever you go to the left on the x-axis or go down on the y-axis, the value becomes minus. So you have to put minus 4. Again, some of you might say, well, that's a length of a triangle. How can the length be minus? In that sense, you're right. But in trigonometry, we treat that if you go left, you have to interpret that as a minus. If you go down, you have to interpret that as a minus. So once you figured it out, the adjacent value, now you're ready to get tangent theta and cosine theta using SOHCAHTOA. So SOHCAHTOA. So first one is a tangent. Tangent theta is equal to O over A. O over A. 3 over minus 4. That's the answer. And cosine theta. Cosine theta will be A over H. A over H. A over H. Minus 4/5. Okay, that was a review from last week, but it will appear on your homework this week, and you should be ready to finish Alex distance learning assignment number 7. Okay, I'll see you for next lesson.